Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to watch a piece of media straight up titled Students versus Mexicans, Cultural Appropriation, kind of exploring how it connects to a bigger conversation about culture and race and things like that. On October 24th of 2018 by PragerU, which upon deeper research is recognized as a conservative nonprofit media organization. This video was released and I came across it on my TikTok, and it was like a while ago, but it was more of like a 60-second clip, so not the entire video. The video is only 3 minutes and 15 seconds long, but it was filmed on the campus of UCLA. There was this individual talking to passing college students, asking them if his outfit celebrated Mexican culture around Halloween and if they found it offensive or if it fell in the line of culturally appropriative. So then directing the same exact question to individuals of Hispanic heritage on in a street market setting. Yeah, so we're gonna take a look at that.
Hola amigos, this is Will Witt with PragerU. Today we're at UCLA talking to college students and on Olvera Street talking to Hispanics in honor of Halloween and to see if my outfit is offensive. Dang it. Would you guys like to chat with us today? No? That's what we want to talk to you about. Hola. You find my outfit offensive?
Yeah.
You find it offensive? Do you find it offensive?
Maybe a little.
Do you think my outfit is offensive?
Are you Mexican?
No.
Yes.
I think it reaffirms stereotypes that are offensive to people.
You think people really think Mexican people are like this and carry around marachas?
No, I don't think people actually think that.
Do you find my outfit offensive?
Yes. Yeah.
Why?
Because it's not your culture?
Cultural appropriation? Why do you say that?
Because you're not, like, Mexican.
You think Mexican food is like cultural appropriation?
No.
Someone else's culture that we've kind of taken. Is this cultural appropriation?
You're so sweet.
No comment.
You don't really understand what their culture means and what it means to wear these things, like the hats and the maracas. You sort of have to understand where all of this comes from for it to not be cultural appropriation.
It's not yours.
Can I just ask you, do you like my costume?
I like your mustache.
Do you?
Monthly.
Does my outfit offend you?
You look no. You look nice.
Thank you. Do you like my costume?
Yes.
Does it offend you?
Es ofensivo.
No.
No, nothing. That's good.
Mi guapo?
This is guapo. This is beautiful.
Beautiful. Acabo. Are you guys insulting me?
No, it's not.
Insulting me in Spanish? Do you like my outfit?
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Does my outfit offend you?
No, not at all.
Some people get offended by what I'm wearing.
No, it's not. It's not offensive. I think it's you're in the right atmosphere.
Yeah. Lo único dice de mostacho, no original.
No original. Do you know who sold me this?
No idea.
Mexicans.
Oh, really?
And so you're white and you get offended, but then Mexican people who sold me this and made me this don't get offended.
I noticed that, yes.
Seems kind of weird, doesn't it?
I love it, actually.
You think it's offensive?
No, not at all.
Some people get really offended by this. Why do you think that is?
I don't know, just you're not Mexican, so people think that you have to be Mexican to wear that.
I'm celebrating Mexico.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Are you Mexican?
I am.
See?
I'm not wearing it.
See? Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we should swap outfits.
Yeah, exactly.
So after watching this video, I personally found myself going back and forth between the thought process of what this video is trying to portray, that cultural appropriation isn't really an issue or that big of an issue that it may seem to be. Is it more complicated when it comes to celebrating different cultures and what that even looks like? So the University of British Columbia released an article on their page on October 23rd of 2025. On their website under the Faculty of Education and UBC in their News and Events section. The article, written by Joanna Mills, presented a researcher, Dr. Sarita Jangani, hopefully I'm not butchering that, According to the text, she's an associate professor of teaching and David Lim Chair in multicultural education, which is a temporary awarded position under the job title at UBC's Faculty of Education. And an interview that indicates direct quotes from this doctor who is discussing the difference between cultural appropriation and appreciation, more specifically in the context of Halloween costumes, kind of, directed around October, which is in line with the video and the article. And the article defines cultural appropriation as this: cultural appropriation, or by the doctor, cultural appropriation happens when elements of a culture that isn't your own are used without understanding, permission, or respect. I was kind of thinking about the video and going over it, and one issue that one might find with this video is that it may seem to turn culture in more of an aesthetic instead of, let's say, something meaningful. And UBC's resource explains that when cultural items are used without context, they become reduced to stereotypes instead of respected traditions. And but by one person saying I'm not offended doesn't represent an entire community. And that's the kind of feel that I got from this piece of media, that there's a lot that could be missing through this video. And what some people might not feel comfortable with or disagree engaging on camera could, in some ways, this particular video might not be, like, we might be missing a bigger picture in terms of involving like race and representation minus just baseline, are you offended or by what I'm wearing? With that, there's an important difference between cultural appreciation and cultural appropriation. Cultural appreciation involves respect, learning, asking permission, and giving credit, according to UBC's article. And appreciation is about engaging with the culture in a way, according to the website, engaging with culture in a way that supports and uplifts people who belong to it rather than using it as a costume or a trend. This is all quoted from Dr. Jangani. So then think about like the other side of that. So when this white male purchases the sombrero or the macarena or the mustache, did he ask if it was okay or explain his motives or intentions behind them? And these are all questions that are kind of just popping up into my head when I'm thinking about a cultural appropriation or appreciation. Did he attempt to gain a better understanding of the culture to help properly appropriate the clothing and the culture and what it means behind that? Or did the individual already have a solid understanding of that? So gaining a greater understanding and educating himself so he can properly celebrate these items of clothing, it kind of pushes me to think about like history and privilege and maybe even impact, and not just intentions alone behind the video or behind the message that they're trying to send. So to my eye, it appears okay because he's wearing them currently and correctly. Besides he has a fake mustache on, so is that stereotypical? You can kind of determine that for yourself, but it's interesting because it really isn't giving me much than, well, all of these diverse people are saying it is cultural appropriation, and the other side are simply saying, well, it's not, you look great. And it makes me wonder what other stories are being kind of left out on both ends of the line. So given that he stated in the video that Mexicans sold him those articles of clothing, what about stereotypes? Everyone can be stereotypical. So take me, for example. Like if you saw a dominantly white appearing female wearing those articles of clothing, what would you think off the top of your head? Like, not knowing anything about me or my personal background, you wouldn't know that I carry a strong 35% of Hispanic blood in me, that my dad is fluent in English and Spanish, or that my great-grandmother immigrated to the Central Valley from Mexico when she was 21, or that every Christmas I go down to Tulare and I celebrate with my Mexican side of my family, and we make pozole, and my grandma makes tamales, or if that's even how you say it, or homemade tortillas, right? So like even that, like, isn't that a shared piece of Mexican culture is food. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not getting Mexican food anywhere but California or the Central Valley. Nowhere. You won't find me in Texas, in North Carolina, ordering Mexican food. There's just no way, because like, we don't do it. Nobody else does it best than here. And is that a stereotype? Is that, do you get what I'm saying? So in everything, is there almost like some sort of, like, how are we appreciating it? How are we celebrating it? How are we then just taking it or claiming it as not necessarily our own, but sharing it, right? Is that appreciation? And all in all, in the end, this video doesn't really settle the debate, but it does remind us to be kind of more cognizant of other cultures, stereotypes, and honestly, respect should matter more than anything. And in addition to just better educating yourself, your neighbors, your friends, and because all in all, that's kind of what it comes down to. And like, behind every tradition or outfit or stereotype, there's real history and real people. And at the end of the day, I think that's all that matters, especially when sitting in a classroom, you know? So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it.